Opie is here, and his show starts now.
Oh, my God, I love that song. Muse and Uprising. That's how we start a radio show, right, Stunt Brain?
Exactly, sir. Yes, sir.
Rise up and take the power back.
That's what's happening right now.
And then it goes, it's time the fat cat's had a heart attack. You know that their time's coming to an end. We have to unify and watch our flag ascend. Who are we kidding? Nothing's going to fucking change.
No. Hillary's going to win and the Republicans will control Congress. Nothing will happen.
Oh, my God. It sounds great in song, but who are we fucking kidding? No matter which dummy gets in, our lives are not going to change that much. Right, Stunt Brain?
No, sir. They're not. Unless, of course, we become part of them.
Huh?
Unless we join them.
How do we join?
That ain't happening. They don't want us.
It's exciting, man. You can feel the energy in New York City.
Did you walk down 6th Avenue just now?
No, I did not. What's going on 6th Avenue?
30 or 40 satellite trucks. There are at least 3 different pods of reporters building up because his party is right here. That's what I'm all dressed up
he's on
for.
He's on 53rd.
Yeah, he's at the Mark David Chapman Hotel.
Yes. Yes, he is. The what is it?
No, he's
Hilton.
He's at the Hilton. That's where Mark David Chapman stayed the night before he killed John Lennon.
I think he's got that suite.
But then also Fox News has their stuff outside, and they will be expanding throughout the night.
Yeah.
And right across the street that way, MSNBC and NBC News are set up outside by the where the tree usually is,
the ice
rink.
They're
using the ice rink as the map of America for the Electoral College votes as they come in.
The energy is unbelievable because both candidates are in New York City for their either celebration or what do you call it?
It's either fun
Victory
or funeral.
party.
Fun or funeral?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it.
But the funeral party is also going to be fun, right?
Yeah,
If you're invited to that.
Absolutely, I'm in.
I'm just so glad we're finally at this day.
It's over.
It's been 18 months. I've never followed politics as closely as I have in the last 18 months. And I still don't know shit. I'm not even going to make believe I do.
Nobody does.
I picked up on some things in the last 18 months, but I'm relieved that we're finally there.
Yeah, it's over, Johnny.
So, but 6th Avenue, like you guys said, there's all sorts of satellite trucks.
You can't drive up and down 6th Avenue. It's a mess. It's like Christmas time.
Well, they got the frozen zones, as they call it here in New York City. Because, like you said, Trump is going to be, how many blocks is that? That's like 5 blocks from here, maybe?
They have a 4-block radius around the Hilton.
Right.
But they have to open up certain parts of 6th and 7th Avenue or else it's just going to be gridlock everywhere.
Yeah.
But like the immediate 4 blocks around the hotel are already sealed off.
And a mile and a half away is Hillary's event.
Right.
And she's over at the Javits Center,
Yeah.
which is all sealed off with the exception of the West Side Highway, I think, is moving down to 1 lane going behind it.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
They can't officially shut off the West Side Highway, but they have to at least put it down for security because Secret Service is over there. You already see the garbage trucks, the dump trucks blocking everything, and 11th Avenue is going to be closed right in front of it.
Oh, I feel so bad for anyone that has to commute today. But you got us to listen to in your cars.
For
my
hours.
God, no one's going to get home today.
No, and why should they?
Wow.
Stick around and party.
And the Javits Center, that's what, a mile?
Mile and a half.
About a mile and a half
It's
from
right
here?
near the Lincoln Tunnel, yeah.
So we got both, I was going to say both guys. We got both in town right now.
Yeah.
And you could just feel the energy wherever you walk around. I had to do a lot of walking around today because I had teacher conferences and all that crap.
No classes today, right?
Well, my daughter had
schools, yeah.
My daughter had class.
Really?
Yeah, because she goes to a hoity-toity preschool.
Oh, there you go.
You know, you got to get them into the hoity-toity preschool or they don't have a chance at life, supposedly.
She won't get into Harvard.
Right. According to these Manhattanites, you don't get your kid into a hoity-toity preschool. You might as well just give up now. How many languages does your young daughter know? She barely knows English. Relax.
How old is she? 4?
She's 4, but the parents talk like, well, my little brat, they're up to 3 languages. Oh, good for you. I'm not putting my 4-year-old in language class. God!
Just get a maid from Russia or Mexico. She'll learn Spanish or Russian.
Well,
your doctor in your building is Russian.
I do have a babysitter that is from Mexico, and she has said that my daughter does understand some Spanish. See, because the problem is my babysitter, who's been babysitting for us for about 6 years now, has decided she still doesn't want to learn English.
I thought she was your house cleaner.
Well, that's her sister.
Oh. No. You always said the house cleaner was sort of babysitting.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
They're sisters. They're sisters. It started with oh, well, you know what? You're 100% right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
6 years ago, it started with the cleaning lady who also helped us out and was babysitting. You're right. But then she couldn't handle both of those things. So then she introduced us to her sister who knew less English than she did. I don't understand if you. Wow. Oh boy. Here we go. I don't understand. I don't understand if you move to America, New York City. You decide not to learn a language.
You don't pick it up. You would think you would
decide
pick it
not
up.
to learn English. She knows a little bit after all these years, just a little bit. So if my kids want to, communicate with their babysitter, they gotta attempt a Spanish word.
So that's actually kind of good for your kids.
They're not really learning it. I mean,
You don't know. It's immersion.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I don't know. But
kids are amazing. They soak stuff up, and she'll be speaking Spanish before you know it.
Yeah. Well, I see you're in a tie there, Stunt Brain. And you trimmed your beard, too, I noticed.
I got the full Wolf Blitzer. Look at this. This is from the Art of Shaving. Not a plug. I paid for it.
You went to the Art of Shaving?
Oh, yeah. I go there once a month and get a trim down.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just trim it down yourself?
It's because I'll shave it down too far, and then I'll have to go over here and shave it down.
You got to get the blades right. You got to get the attachments.
You get your face rubbed. And it's magical.
Really?
Yeah, look. I look like I got the Wolf Blitzer cut.
Yeah, I hate Wolf Blitzer.
Well, don't hate the beard. Hate the guy.
Wolf Blitzer is the most monotone guy on TV.
And he's been there for how long?
Stinks.
20 years.
He really stinks.
He does. He's getting a little too old, I think.
I think he's a bit on the spectrum.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit on the spectrum, too.
I think
not that there's anything wrong with that.
He probably wanders the halls.
You want your TV people to have some kind of emotion.
Yeah, Tapper. I like Jake Tapper.
You like the Tap?
He's a funny guy, and he changes. When the mood changes, he'll move into it.
Right.
And he'll go in for an attack, too, which I like about that.
Yeah, he's all right, but Wolf is a bore.
He might be a robot.
You're looking like Wolf Blitzer, though, with your shaved down. So.
I was looking like Santa Claus last week, so, Yeah,
but that's my, philosophy. If you're going to grow a beard, just make it long and ugly. Fuck it.
Talibeard.
Oh man, I've had some ugly beards the last couple fucking years. Brutal. I don't know if I'm going to go all in this year.
Come on, go for it.
I'm already a month and a half in with mine. So, damn. Also, Fifth Avenue's crazy in front of Trump Tower.
Oh yeah. Right. And I was just watching MSNBC here. Hillary's not even in Manhattan yet.
No.
So they're going to be shutting down tunnels and everything to escort her in.
She might be. She might do a helicopter. Don't you think?
Oh, you know what? That's probably right.
Yeah.
So take her over to the east side, the lower east side, or the west side, that one heliport over there. And
they're all
scooter up the west side.
Yeah, there's a bunch right there. And there they have the garbage trucks filled with sand in front of Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue.
They had to move away all those people that have been out there, and the naked cowboy is gone. As you'll know.
He was there?
He's been in front of Trump Tower for months.
The news have been highlighting that all day, that the naked cowboy was at Trump Tower.
I went there on Sunday, and what a show in front of that building.
Fantastic.
Oh, I loved every second of it. Did
you see, and maybe your brother saw it, they had a Trump parade on Long Island this weekend?
No, where?
We did a story on The Blaze, and they actually were parading, I forget which town, but they were parading through Long Island. Just a Trump parade because they wanted to celebrate him. And they had floats with people in pantsuits in a cage.
Lindenhurst.
Okay.
All right. I'm looking at a video on YouTube right now. We'll tweet it out for the people. Well, impromptu? They just said, let's do this?
They kind of said, hey, we got nothing to do. The election's coming up. Let's have a Trump parade.
Right.
And so they just did.
And there you go. There's Santa Claus. He made the parade. So what's your gut, Stunt Brain? This is your world.
Yeah.
This isn't my world. I don't know shit about this.
If I were going to... I would love this to go on 4 days. I'd love it to be a mess and go on for 4 days, but I think it ends tonight. If Florida goes to Hillary, which it kind of smells like it might now, then it's over. It's over at 8 or 9 o'clock.
Oh, wow, really?
And it would be my best guess based on numbers, unless the exit polls are screwing with us, which they could be, is Hillary like 280.
She's going to get 280.
So she gets just over the line.
Right.
And then, possibly, if she scores a big win, it could be like 320, 330.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's either going to be a real close one or a total blowout.
I said something really stupid yesterday. I said that Trump could possibly win the popular vote.
Yeah, he could.
I don't think that's possible, though.
It is possible.
It is
very possible. He could win the popular vote and lose the election.
Oh, okay. Then
it's happened in many elections.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but okay. I thought it was a stupid statement yesterday.
You were spot on.
You can win the popular vote, and then the Electoral College just fucks you.
Yeah.
Right. And they're coming out in droves in Florida, and Trump needs that Florida.
It's a real tough one for Trump in Florida because there's the NPAs. It's all about the NPAs, the no party affiliation.
Right.
And there are 1.23 million of those. Right. So nobody has any idea where they are.
Yeah, Trump needs that old man penis that's just hanging there.
The villages need to come out for Trump.
Florida's the old man penis.
Look at Edith Bunker getting off Pence's plane.
Just trying to get one more erection in. That's what Florida is. It's trying. Who's this old bag getting off a plane?
She's on the Pence's plane. I bet it's Pence's mom.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Pence. I'm sure she's very excited for you today.
It's his mother, and there's his father. It's got to be his dad.
Will Mike Pence have a good career after this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's presidential.
Yeah.
Here's a guy who could be a 2020 candidate.
Does he believe in dinosaurs, though?
I don't think he's a dinosaur guy, but he's very religious.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I know he's religious.
I don't think he's that kind of religious.
How old is the Earth, according to Mike Pence?
That's a good... Wait, who's got the tiara? They got a girl with a tiara coming off the plane. Really? Take that off. Somebody said to her, take the damn tiara off.
But it's too late. They got her.
Are they partying already?
Yeah, I'm sure they're partying on that plane. Wouldn't you be?
Why would they be partying? It's not looking good for Trump and Pence.
Well,
you heard it here first. Stump Brain saying it's over.
It smells like if he doesn't win Florida, it's over.
And you're a Republican, so let's remind the people of that.
I'm an independent who votes conservative.
Oh, you're a Republican.
I pulled the lever today in Delaware.
You're a Republican.
And on that, what do we got here?
Is this rolling?
Yes.
rolling?
Those are Magnolia election cupcakes.
Wait a minute. I got to take a picture of this.
Who pays for all this? Eric, who pays for all this food? Please don't.
You do in the end.
No, don't tell me that.
Hold on.
Don't tell me that, really?
I'm sure it's expensive.
Yesterday it was brick oven pizza and Tito's vodka. Today it's specialty cupcakes from Magnolia's Bakery from across the street.
Gifts that he brings you?
Because I don't eat any of this stuff.
Oh, but you have to. Come on, the Trump cupcake.
What kind of cupcake is it? And what is
Republican or Democrat?
Here,
it's got his hair.
Let me Instagram story this. My Instagram story is taking over the world, so I need some fucking content for it.
Here. Sorry, put it back. Glad I didn't bite it.
Let me put this on the old Instagram story. Opie Radio on Instagram. Let's do this, people.
So I think Trump's getting Ohio. I think Trump's getting Michigan, but it won't matter if he doesn't win Florida.
There's no path if he doesn't get Florida.
No Florida, no path.
No path.
It's over, Johnny.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Ohio was the big state that everybody
He gets
said.
Ohio. Pennsylvania is in play, but
right.
After that rally last night...
decades, everyone said if you don't have Ohio, you can't win the election.
No Republican has ever won the White House without winning Ohio.
So now it's narrowed.
It's a Republican thing.
So where I know you've mentioned this before a while ago, but where's Florida now? Because the southern tip of Florida is all Cuban with Miami, and they vote different than the rest of the state.
They do, and a lot of Cubans vote conservative.
Right.
Because they look at the liberals as sucking up to Castro, especially with what Obama did in loosening the ties to Cuba. They don't like that. The real Cubans do not like that.
So the real Cubans vote Republican?
Yeah, they're conservatives, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and the elderly usually
the older ones vote Republican.
How is Florida leaning towards Hillary?
Well, here's how. You have huge pockets in Miami and Broward County. That whole section is all Democrat. Right. There were 2.55 million early voters that were Democrat, and they will lean probably 90 to 95% Hillary. There were 2.4 million Republicans, and they will only lean about 80% to Trump. So he's got a deficit already.
Okay.
And then you have the 1.2 million no party affiliation, and that's the wild card.
But what about all those other cities? Like Tampa has to go Trump, right?
Not as big as...
I would assume Orlando goes Hillary.
Not as big as Southern Florida.
Very interesting.
Yeah, the Space Coast, Treasure Coast, down through Miami is all where all the money is from Florida.
Are you having a cupcake, Eric?
No, I'm actually having a salad.
You sounded all sad.
He is.
I'm fat shaming myself.
You sounded really sad right there.
You really aren't having a cupcake?
Not at all.
And Lewis hit the streets. He talked to some of the people, right? Today, we're going to have some of that audio in a little while.
Yeah.
Trump on Fox News. Yeah, this pissed off a lot of people when he said this. Do we have the actual video clip?
Let me see where it is.
All right, we'll get it real. Yeah. Let me play this. This really got a lot of people pissed off today.
One sec.
Not if you're a Trump supporter, obviously, but if you believe in America, they didn't want to hear this from a candidate. Play that, Paul, for me.
It's the end of the ad.
Mediate.
That your family was your best attribute. Anyway, closing argument, because this is your day. So if you had your day in court, the jury, before they go back to make a decision, both of the attorneys can make their closing argument. What is yours today?
Well, I have a lot of things to say. We have to build up our military as depleted. We have to take care of our vets. We have to make strong borders. Right. We have to make great trade deals. And we have to terminate Obamacare. Have to terminate it. We're going to come up with great health care at a fraction of the cost, much better and much less expensive. Save our Second Amendment and remember the Supreme Court.
You said many times, if I don't win, this is a total waste of time. Here we are, Election Day. We don't know who's going to win. Is that still how you feel?
Well, I've been given a lot of credit for having done this because I went through 17 great professionals and, very top people, and I've been given a lot of credit, and they said, whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter. This will talk, because there's never been a movement like this. Even your friend Bill O'Reilly said it's the greatest political phenomena in his lifetime. There's never been a movement. So they said, no, even if you don't win. I said, let me tell you, if I don't win, I will consider it a tremendous waste of time, energy, and money. I'm going to be, sure. I will have spent over $100 million on my own campaign, meaning I don't have to take, tremendous, I don't have to take the money from all the fat cats that are going to tell you what to do. I think it's a big asset. It doesn't get talked about much, but
yeah. So you feel that way?
I think it's a tremendous asset, but no, I will consider it. I will not consider it great if I don't win.
A couple of weeks.
What do you think of that, Stump Brain? A lot of people said that's not the right thing to say.
Well,
as far as the political process goes,
I think it's the. I think it's
Sherrod. Hey, man. Hey.
What's up, man? How's
Good to see you.
What's going on, man?
Chilling. I made it. I voted. Did you vote, Ope?
I watched someone else in my family vote.
Okay, good.
Someone in my family voted for all of us. How's that sound?
Did you at least influence that person?
What?
Did you influence that person?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that's kind of your vote, too.
No, she's got her own mind. She did just fine for the family. We're talking about Trump and how he was all over the TV this morning saying it would be a tremendous waste of time, energy, and money if he lost. And some people are kind of mad at that. But I guess that is a true statement.
That's the softest thing he said about this. He didn't say rigged. He didn't say any of that. He didn't cast any aspersions. He just said it's a waste of money. And he's a businessman. He talks like a businessman.
Well, I took an Uber to the polls, and that's...
Man, did you vote for legalization today?
I got it on me.
Wow.
I'm riding dirty today. I'm riding dirty.
Wow.
I got it on my person.
Someone voted for legalization
look
today.
at Paul. You woke up on that, huh, Paul?
Wow. I don't even think it's up for a vote in this state yet.
Legalize it.
Don't criticize it, man. I got
a sock full of it.
Wow, does that smell good?
Here, a little
I want to take a little sniff
a
of
little
it.
munchie for you.
What do you got? I'll do a little action.
I mean, just take a little sniffy sniff. Ain't nothing wrong with a little sniff of it.
Damn. What is going on here, Sherrod?
Legalize it. Hey, I voted, so I voted twice.
Isn't it on the ballot in 9 states?
Yeah, it's a bunch of states.
Yeah. 9 states
Not
for
New
the
York,
pot?
though.
Wow, you could... Wow.
It ain't your grandfather's pot.
Man, no kidding, man.
No, this is a new strain of evil.
Good for you, my brother.
Well, when I vote, I want to have a clear mind. So I brought the dirty with me so I can smoke after.
Anyway, people were pointing at Trump when he said that, basically saying it's such an honor and a privilege to be, the main candidate for the presidency.
Yeah, but he doesn't look at it as a privilege. He looks at it as a battle he won. He got to be there. He ran the campaign he wanted, and if he loses, he'll be pissed.
They're
It's not
right
a waste of time. I would love to sit him down. I'm sure he'll be calling the radio show soon.
I'm sure.
So, if it doesn't go his way, I guarantee I'll have him on the show within a month. He'll be right back calling us and talking about never having the flu and never changing diapers.
Got to promote The Apprentice.
He'll
next
be
season.
back.
There's a lot of people roaming coming around outside, though.
Isn't it amazing?
It's unbelievable.
6th Avenue?
The energy in this city right now is crazy.
It's traffic. I see people walking around screaming stuff.
Right.
It's like hordes of Trump. I saw a horde of Trump people. I think they're in the building. I think they might be. I think they might have got in the building.
What, Trump?
Yes, like a bunch of Trump people in T-shirts and stuff. I heard the security talking about it.
Maybe.
I was like, what a riot.
Did you see the Trump shirt that says journalism, rope, some assembly required? Journalist, rope, some assembly required. A little tough.
Well, Kurt Schilling enjoyed that T-shirt.
He did, too much.
Did he
Good old Kurt Schilling, he
called it.
I think he gave it a huge thumbs up.
He called it awesome.
Yeah. God. He called it awesome. Yeah.
Ever since he lost that money with that video game, I can't really trust him. Didn't he lose them a whole bunch of his money?
Yeah,
everything.
Millions. So where are we?
50 million.
Something like that. He lost everything. But
on Qbert.
He's slowly but surely
Qbert 2.0.
Oh, my God. Someone is voting for legalization today.
Will you stop it with that already? I need a double bag. I need another bag.
It smells so fucking good. Why can't that be a candle?
It can be a candle. I know.
It would never smell like that, though.
It won't smell that potent, I don't think.
That smells awesome.
I'm sure it is. You just got to go to California to get it.
Yeah, but it's not going to smell like what I'm smelling. Come in here for a second, E-Rock.
Yeah, E-Rock.
He's running it.
I am breathing resin from just you being in here.
Contact guy.
Hey, the prices drop on election day, so you got to get it when it's good.
But we're talking about how
I got to stock up. I don't know who's going to be president.
We're talking about how the energy in this city is just incredible, and it's one of those rare. Isn't that unbelievable?
E-Rock wasn't 2 feet into the studio.
That's not even a last spell.
That's very nice.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh my God! Christmas is right around the corner.
I got you. See no more.
Right?
Yeah.
You're good as Lewis is in. I got you, Lou.
Yeah.
I bring gifts for all my boys around here.
We might have to roll some of your fancy cigarettes today, there, Sherrod,
just to get through the election.
So I'd rather do that than the fucking Tito's vodka yesterday.
I like that the Fox hookup. They got the whole Fox thing hooked up outside. I want to go out there and attack it or something, to do something.
We could do that. We could start the whole media thing again.
We don't have a portable mic or something.
We could do something.
I can go down there and harass some of those people.
You got a Skype hookup in here?
Yeah, we can figure something out.
But Skype off the phone is great.
The one thing about New York City, it's very rare that the whole city comes together. Like today, everyone is on the same page.
I
agree.
Just
feel it.
I agree.
When was the last time?
9/11.
Yeah,
well, the whole city came together on one page.
I was going to say 9/11, but there had to be something in between 9/11.
Giant Super Bowl? I think even that was 70% of the city.
But today you feel it. Everyone is on the same page, even though they're voting for different people and all that. Yes, but they're all focused on the same thing today.
It is a good feeling.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
I wish the city was more like this.
Yeah.
But we'll go right back to, fuck you, trying to push people in front of subway trains.
Because everybody's optimistic right now, because everybody believes their candidate is going to pull it out.
Well, I mean, we were discussing if Trump doesn't get Florida, it's over, Johnny.
Florida,
and even if he gets Florida, it's still tough, right?
It's still tough because he could lose Michigan because look at all the money the Democrats put into Michigan the last week too.
Yeah.
But the Trump campaign must feel something about Michigan.
You got
he think he's going to pull it out, but New Hampshire's always a sleeper too.
Yeah, but it's only 4 electoral votes. It's not like it's going to push anybody over the line.
The Democrats still nervous about it because if they don't win it, they never won the White House without winning New Hampshire, right?
But they're more worried about the Senate seat that Kelly Ayotte, who suddenly had a resurgence, will win that, and they're this close to taking the Senate back, which means they get all the Supreme Court justices they want.
Yeah. Right. And Florida's what, 28?
29, I
29?
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you make of the early Hispanic voting in Florida? Is that a good thing or bad thing for the Republican Party?
I go back to this. It's not about race. It's about the no party affiliations. There's 1.22 million no party affiliation votes in early voting, and that's the wild card.
Yeah, and that's also the Bloods and the Crips.
And the people that will bend to Trump, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. There's a question coming for you on Twitter there.
Yeah.
Let me answer this one, though, please. Just so I can.
Sure.
It says, does at Stuntbrain think there's any way Trump wins New York with all the support he has on Long Island and upstate? The answer is absolutely not a shot in hell.
You are so right.
Okay.
5-1 Democrat registration to Republican in Manhattan. and the 5 boroughs, which is overwhelming the rest of the state.
But you're forgetting one thing: people's hatred for women. A lot of these men live with women, so they know what not to like.
Yeah, he doesn't have a chance.
Not in New York.
New York, right?
No,
same with Jersey.
Yeah, pretty much. Not a shot in Jersey.
He's got a shot in PA. Tiny shot there.
When PA, but only like the southeast corner of PA is really goes Democrat, right?
And that's where the population is.
Most of the
yeah. But did you see that event last night? The Springsteen concert where Hillary walked on stage.
Yeah,
which is what it was.
Did she shimmy?
But you know what was wild? Did you see Obama pull out the step stool for her?
No.
If somebody's got a picture of this, Obama is up there.
Sad again?
No.
No, a step stool.
Obama's speaking at the podium, and he finishes and introduces her, and she walks out, and as the crowd is on her and there's a camera, I look in one corner, he is reaching under the podium and pulling out a step stool.
Well, good.
And, it was really cool.
He's really helpful.
It was like passing the torch. It was like someone saying, here, now this is yours.
That was his Bagger Vance moment.
It was. He's very good. Nice reference.
Thank you.
This will drive people nuts, but I got to say it. Obama's been entertaining the hell out of me lately.
Yeah?
He seems so loose up there the last year.
He's working like a nightclub act.
I feel like it started with Mark Maron and that whole podcast thing. Like since then to now, he seems like a different guy, like just loose and really enjoying his time as president.
It's like your last month of high school, and you know you're a senior. You already got your credits.
Right.
Fuck the rules.
Right.
You go shirt skins if you want. Ain't no rules applying
I already
to me.
took the SATs. I'm good.
Smoking weed in the hallway.
Right. It feels like an NBA player retiring, and at every city they give him something. Yeah. And at halftime he comes out and goes, "Thanks a lot, guys. Remember when I scored 60 on your ass?"
He had a good burn last night too. He was talking about how Trump, he's like, and they had to take his Twitter away this weekend.
Yeah, he's so relaxed because he's got nothing to worry about.
He's like, they took his Twitter away. They don't trust him with his Twitter, and you're supposed to trust him with maybe he said nuclear codes or something there or whatever. Yeah, if you can find that clip, it made me laugh pretty hard. But then Bon Jovi's hair was driving me nuts.
What was going on with his hair?
I don't know. I couldn't focus on anything else. There's some weird shit going on with Bon Jovi's. I think he added a piece in front to make it look like he doesn't have like a 5 head.
Ooh.
So you think Jovi went a little?
And then I think he's spraying underneath.
Oh, a little turf underneath.
You're not going to see it in the mannequin video on the plane. No, you have to go. You have to go to the last night's performance. The wind was blowing it all sorts of funny.
See the elements to make it look different. That's
right.
Why, yeah.
Because I think if he he's got the hairspray and he brushes it just right, it's all good. But in the wind, it was blowing all around. And I'm like, I think he's got an extra fucking piece in front that he added.
I mean.
And then look, it's dark underneath.
It's so thick right that little. Yeah, that looks real thick right there. See the darkness,
like that was sprayed out.
Yeah, he got a Yorkie on his forehead.
And then you got Lady Gaga looking like a Nazi last night.
That was a little weird.
Oh, Lady Gaga? I didn't even see her.
Oh yeah, but then
not in Philly. She was in North Carolina, wherever they were at the end.
Yeah, and then they're trying to say she does. She didn't dress like a Nazi. Blah blah blah.
I thought she looked like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, a little Michael Jackson action. There you go.
Oh, that's it.
There's more Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's Mike.
Yeah. That's more Michael Jackson.
That's all Mike and Janet right there.
She's missing a glove.
Yeah, it could be Rhythm Nation. I see a little touch of Rhythm Nation in from Janet. A little splash of Mikey Mike.
A little, she's what, 52 and pregnant or something, that Janet Jackson?
Yeah. 52 and pregnant. Sounds like a new A&E show.
Wearing a burqa.
52 and pregnant. She's going to have to go on Dr. Phil. Got Dr. Phil yesterday. We finally got a video up on the YouTube channel.
Great.
God, dude. I don't even know if the video does it justice. I was laughing so fucking hard yesterday.
It was so good.
It's a video called Completely Empty. It's on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. And I didn't want to like it. So then I was mad at Sherrod for bringing it to the show. I'm like, why are you wasting my fucking time?
It gets you, though.
And then it just, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Check it out later tonight.
Dr. Phil is trying to change
because
lives.
You should be listening to this radio show. What, Paul? What do we got?
We have the Obama laughing clip.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Wait, is this the Twitter one?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was last night, no? This doesn't look like last night. All right, go ahead. Play it.
Get it.
They're elected president. Now, you may have heard that this was just announced. I just read it, so I can't confirm it's true, but apparently his campaign has taken away his Twitter. in the last 2 days, they had so little confidence in his self-control, they said, we're just going to take away your Twitter. Now, if somebody can't handle a Twitter account,
perfect.
They can't handle the nuclear code.
They can't handle the nuclear code.
It's kind of like Jay Leno. Jay Leno with Reagan, remember?
Yeah.
We don't trust. He's older than my grandfather. We don't trust him with the remote. We're going to trust him with the nuclear codes?
That's right.
See, I just find that funny.
It is funny. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's pretty brave to say there, Mike, because he's not your guy.
He's not my guy, but it's funny is funny. But every time you hear him go, he's getting ready to go into a scripted thing.
I respect you for saying funny is funny, because a lot of people have forgotten that shit.
Yeah.
Like if you're a Trump supporter and then there's a funny joke about Trump, they're like, fuck you, fuck that guy.
I think the most human moment. Funny is funny. And the most human moment Trump had is when he made fun of his wife. Right. Reading Michelle Obama's speech. Remember when he said that?
Yeah.
That was the most real, hilarious. Funniest moment of his campaign.
That was at the dinner in New York.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That weird dinner they do for the
cardinal,
candidates.
Whoever.
And they have to sit next to each other.
Yes, I went to Catholic school. Don't say it's weird. It's part of this nation.
Weird. And then the two candidates that are separated by the cardinal, right?
The Al Smith dinner.
The Al Smith dinner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dark secrets in that dinner.
There is. And you see how big the dais is? Usually the dais is one head table. This has tiers.
It's like everybody there's on the dais. There's one person in the audience like this. Why can't I get on the dais? I'm like, why is that Gail King back there? Why is everybody?
She was there.
People who are not even invited to the dinner just end up on the dais.
Maria Bartiromo was.
Her boobs are great.
Out.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about this.
Oh yeah,
know what's funny about her? This is probably going inside now, but her cleavage was on display for that whole entire dinner, and then you start seeing her like trying to cover up her cleavage, and she was looking at her phone. So I really believe someone texted her and said, "Yo, your tits, man, you got to fucking hide those things a little bit."
Probably Twitter was saying
or Twitter,
Yeah,
because she kept putting her glasses on to look at her phone and checking Twitter or maybe text messages. And then next thing you know, she's trying to move her arms in a very normal way.
She's wearing the white gloves.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was trending on Twitter. Maria Bartiromo.
It was. I screen capped it.
Had to be.
Yeah, we all had
She had the perfect bra on. The bra is like presenting them shits like they fucking clams on a half shell. I love it.
That's a push-up.
Oh my God.
That's a big-time push-up.
It's doing its job, goddammit.
That shit is pushing from the floor all the way up.
Her boobs look deliciously Italian.
We got a pod question for you, Sherrod, and then we'll go back to this. Kent in South Carolina. Go ahead, Kent.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
If we put the political talk on hold for a second, get back to the pertinent issues.
Yes.
I just had a couple questions for Sherrod. First of all, are you an indica or sativa guy?
What's that?
Are you an indica or a sativa?
I dabbled in both. I dabbled in both.
Yeah.
Well, but down here in South Carolina, we really
sativa.
can't get our choice. You know, we just get what we get. I mean, it's heady, but it's can't always decide.
Now, Sherrod,
right.
Sherrod, you know me by now. Which one am I? Which one would you suggest for me?
I would say sativa.
Is that good or bad?
Because I want you to.
That's a heady high
one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's not too much of a body high, right? It's like a heady.
A heady.
I think Opie needs that vacation. I call that the poor man's vacation.
Indica's like a couch lock.
Right.
You know, if you want to just stay on the couch all night.
Right. It's like a body, like it's going to affect your body more.
All right.
Exactly. And also, I'd heard down here we've always heard rumors like up in New York you can get shit delivered to you.
Oh yeah,
like you call a number.
Service. Yeah, there's 1 million delivery services in New York City.
Really?
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I would spend way too much money.
But I mean, on the Upper East Side, even McDonald's delivers. So
yeah.
Hey, shit, man.
In New York, you could get anything delivered at this point.
Yeah,
that's all.
You can even you could use an app now to have someone come over your house just to cut your hair.
But here's my trick. My trick on the road is I order pizza. And usually when a delivery guy comes, I say, hey, I need to get weed. And he usually has it or has the number for me.
Right.
So it's 1 degree away. So they just still deliver. You just got to get pizza first.
Right. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And always works in every town.
Well, of course, because those two things go together.
Yeah, there's no way you deliver pizza for a living and don't do some type of drug. Or know somebody.
even though it's not legal up there, do you kind of like, can you talk to your dude and be like, hey, can you hook me up with a hybrid or a sativa or indica, or do you just kind of get what you get?
Oh, you got people who you can say specifically what you want, or go pick it up, or have them deliver it, or you can just get what they get.
Yeah.
It's both ways.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, keep it up, man. All right.
Thank you. We took it all medicinal, by the way. Medicinal.
Yeah. Right on. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, it's strictly medicinal.
I hear you.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take care, brother.
Where were we before the pod? I forgot now.
He sounded like he was high right there.
Oh, he was very high.
We were talking about Maria Bartiromo's breasts.
Yeah, we can move on from her, I guess, for now.
How old is she, first of all? I just want to know like what range she's in.
I looked her up. I think
she would get it regardless.
She's in the 40s.
Is she?
I think she's in her 40s. I think low 40s.
51,
49.
49. Wow.
Good for you, Maria.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Good for you.
Yeah, Maria is a good-looking woman. I can't deny that. She's smart, too. I mean,
the money.
Nobody's perfect.
Someone's got a beef with Stump Rain. Oh, I know.
Why not?
I just saw that SiriusXM posted a Louis Black quick video. Is he in the building? He should stop in real fast. He just basically made a video basically saying everyone should go and vote. Let me go to. We don't have to play the video. I just want to see if he's around.
I think that was the last time he was here.
Oh, okay. Mike in Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, Hope.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, man? All right, so first of all, the Maria titties are delicious. They're great.
Yes.
I love them. She's a fatty, though, too. She's a tricky fatty.
Oh,
so you don't know.
She gets a little wide. She gets a little wide. Wow,
But that's okay.
I can take that. I love that.
She's
I don't mind it.
But her waist and her... That's the same...
That's a bad outfit.
She's Parish with some nice tits.
Oh,
she's Paris.
But anyway.
Well, we're looking at... She goes straight down. There's like no figure there.
Yeah, that dress is not a good dress. No. That's not a good dress.
All right, anyway, go ahead.
No, you can't wear a sheet. But anyway, fucking Gunbrain, he's making the most arbitrary fucking statements about Cuban voters. First of all.
No, this is anecdotal from experience.
Yeah?
Anecdotal from experience. Cubans, I know, are conservatives.
No, that's not what I'm saying, dude. What I'm saying is that you said that the reason, your reasoning for Cubans voting conservative is a little, it's because they see themselves as white people.
I didn't say that.
Not so much as
No, I did not say
I'm
that.
saying that.
Okay, well,
I'm saying that.
I think you're wrong.
No. They look down on anybody. They're very hard workers, Cubans.
Yeah, some of them even look down on other brown-skinned Cubans.
And you said something else that kind of pissed me off. Oh, yeah, Mike Pence.
What about
not presidential, but he's very vice presidential.
Well, that's an opinion. I think he's presidential. You think he's vice presidential.
I mean, he's got he looks like he could be a president, but I don't.
We have one.
Great phone.
He will do it right next time.
Bro, your phone.
Sound like you're calling from a steel drum.
I love you.
You at the Caribbean Day Parade?
Inside the drum.
Oh, wow. The phone.
The first part was great.
Good.
We can hear, but the second part is
But
dated.
it makes a good point. I look at Pence and I see, when I hear him speak, presidential. He sees him as vice presidential.
But
he's
yeah, Pence stinks.
Yeah, Pence,
he comes out of central casting. If you look
exactly, that's why he stinks. He was popped out of a mold.
Yeah,
well, a lot of VPs are.
Yeah, he's got the quail.
Really? What mold did Tim Kaine get popped out of?
He came out of the I can speak Spanish every second of the day mold.
There you go.
I was a governor, and he brought in Democrats. He brought in he has an NRA rating that the Dems like, which is an F, and he's a guy who has always voted pro-choice, but he lives pro-life. So he's a Catholic who says, I'm pro-choice.
He's like, that's his choice, but I don't put that on everybody else.
He gets the whole spectrum of Democratic voters, and then he goes out there and does it in Spanish.
Yeah.
And he's a win.
Ooh, yeah, just a show-off, am I right?
Yeah, that's just showing off at that point. Did you see the video of Trump peeking at Melania's ballot while they voted?
Fantastic. Greatest picture of
really?
today. Look at
that.
He's not even sure she's going to vote.
That's the real Trump, though.
That is too funny.
I think that's the real Trump.
Oh, it's the real Trump.
Remember
when I was on TV with
he was making sure his wife was voting for him.
When I was on TV with Melania on Good Morning America, whatever, he called in and fired me.
Yeah.
He always keeps an eye on her.
He's keeping an eye.
He always got an eye on his wife, man.
We'll tweet out the picture. Trump cast vote in presidential race. It was on CNN, and then the screen cap. Trump is absolutely looking over at her as she's voting. That's funny.
That's too funny. Do you know Melania played, was in a movie where she played the first American female president?
No.
Really?
No,
Pull it up, Paul.
I believe you. I'm saying no, meaning I never heard of that before.
Yeah, get ready to laugh, nigga. Get ready to laugh. Yeah, it was like a Slavic type of fucking.
Really?
Yeah. She played the
Melania
first.
Trump.
She played the first.
Once pretended to be the first female president of the United States.
There
oh
she
my
is.
God! Look how young she is.
She's coming over Air Force
unrecognizable.
One.
That's the same person?
Yep, that's her.
I've never seen this before. We'll tweet this out as well.
A Univision exclusive.
Opie Show on Twitter. Opie Show on Twitter.
Secret Service.
Does she talk, though?
Oh, yeah, but it's going to be in,
Right.
Look at the guards. This was shot for $100.
Well, somebody stole $99 from him if it's $100.
I cannot believe that's the same person.
Her face looks so much different. Right?
Yeah, her face is chubby.
Look at the presidential
in this
limo.
video.
It's a Chevy.
Oh, she's
there she is. You see the eyes.
Yeah, she's getting a little makeup on in the car.
She's in an Impala.
Doing the eyeliner. She's in a real shitty car.
Caprice Classic.
Sherrod, good pull.
The motorcade is Caprice Classic and
yeah, I don't think she's going to be talking. So
yeah, I think it's the whole thing, but yeah, nothing gets past the goalie.
Yeah, we'll tweet that.
They shot that in like somewhere in dirty Europe.
Looks like Caitlyn Jenner a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A cleaned up Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in that shot, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then we got women flashing people where Trump was going to vote. Do we have video of that?
Nice.
Yeah, let me get it.
Patrick in New York, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, on NBC today at 12 o'clock, they were showing the news, and they're showing that there was two protesters there, and they took off their tops and they had something written on it, and they were trying to blur it out,
right?
But like they missed. So one of them had a pretty nice rack.
Okay.
So when you guys were talking about boobs, it just reminded me. I love the new show, but
thanks, man. I appreciate that, Patrick. Yeah, okay, we got the video.
Yeah, we can see.
Oh, thank you. God, she's got a very nice set.
Yeah, look at the cops scared to grab him.
Whoever's filming this, man. God, I wish I was there. I would have went right up to it. Why would you, if you're filming it, why would you move closer to really get the video?
Yeah.
Right?
What's written on her back? It looks like it's a foreign language.
About grabbing women by the pussy. The women arrived at the site just after 8:15 a.m., where they ripped open their shirts to reveal messages for written on themselves and yelled an obscene chant in reference to Trump's lewd comments about grabbing women by the pussy. One woman who had "Trump grab your balls" written in black paint across her chest and stomach, and the other had "hate out of my polls."
I don't know what that means.
Hate out of my polls.
And then they had feminine.
And both had Femin USA written on their arms. A shout out to the feminist activist group. Okay. All right. Very nice.
The woman in the back was pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll tweet that out for everybody.
So what did they exactly arrest him for? Right. Yelling? Because taking your titties out is not illegal.
Yeah, you're allowed to take your titties out in New York City.
Yeah, that's the law.
Stumping in front of a...
Oh, yes. Stumping in front of a campaign, a voting site.
Place, yeah.
Is that what they got him for?
Yeah.
You can't campaign within...
But they weren't campaigning, they were protesting. Yeah. And I think that's a free speech issue. So
yeah, exactly.
The ACLU will be on their side, I think.
Let my titties go.
There were shirts they were selling last night, too, on one of those custom T-shirt sites that said, "Pussy Trumps hate."
Oh, really?
And they were doing a brisk business with those.
Man, a lot of people are going to be sad wearing their red hats tomorrow.
Nah, they're going to be over in third world countries on little kids' heads.
Nicaragua.
Yeah, with those Golden State Championship t-shirts.
Cleveland World Championship T-shirt.
Cleveland won.
Yeah, not the World Series.
Oh, not the World Series, yeah.
No, there's some Cleveland World Series shirts.
Indians.
Yeah, definitely
Indians
out there.
World Series.
That a bunch of people are wearing today. Proudly wearing those.
A lot of Haitians got those.
As they drive in their Toyota pickup trucks. A lot of Toyota pickup trucks in third world nations.
Is it?
That's one of my observations.
Oh. Why did they get over there? I saw that ISIS had a whole bunch of Toyota.
Yeah, ISIS loves that vehicle, too.
They got them cash for clunkers. That's where they all went.
They got them for Rent-A-Wreck?
Then we got this. This clip was really funny, too. I just play it, Paul. I don't have to set this one up. Yeah. Talking to an old lady after she casted her vote.
Okay.
He's the best there is right now. Come on, we need somebody strong. We need our country that can be our country again and not be owing all the other countries.
Aren't you excited for the first female president?
No.
I am.
Got a married couple. They've been married 37 years. And the reporter just assumed
Why would he assume that, by the way? Just because she's a female? What an idiot.
Yeah, she was voting with her vagina.
What a dumbass.
Something Susan Sarandon said you shouldn't do.
Somebody put a live webcam on, what's her name, Susan B. Anthony. No, who's the big suffragette who got the vote? It might be Susan B. Anthony on her grave.
They put in the stickers.
But they got a live webcam on it now as women come up and put their I voted sticker on it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been running all day.
It's become the thing to do.
Yeah.
Is there anything more with that clip?
Not really.
The guy was kind of scared to say, I am. I guess they split their vote. They've been married 37 years. She's voting for Trump. He's voting for Hillary.
Right.
So.
He didn't want to say it because she makes the soup. She can spit in the soup every time
he was scared. I am.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Susan B. Anthony's grave. They show the stickers on it.
Hillary and staff performed the mannequin challenge.
Hi there, Melissa D'Arabian here.
What? I'm already sick of the mannequin challenge. That was fun for a couple hours yesterday.
Never fun.
It's fun to see other. Oh, Hillary did it too?
Yeah, but she was blinking the whole time.
That's the equivalent of your parents trying to do something cool.
Yes, or Michael J. Fox trying to do it.
Right. But everyone else held their position pretty good.
It was worth Eric's
wrong.
face. It was worth Eric's face.
So wrong.
I missed that. I'm sorry, Sherrod. That's very funny. Very, very good.
They'll never do this challenge for Parkinson's, huh?
Even
Bill got in it.
Oh, Bill's going to look like that soon enough.
And look, Huma's back.
That's what's creeping me out about these mannequin challenges. They look dead.
But look who's back.
They look stuffed.
Look who's back on the plane.
Uma.
Yeah, Uma's there. Wiener's not on there, though.
And then they finally get to Hillary at the end of the video, and she's blinking like crazy. Uma's looking all hot.
They're pretty good, though.
Look at Hillary. Blink, 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 blink. And then she turns around. And
she's blinking her ass off.
And then there's a guy way in the background that didn't even know they were doing it.
The dumb pilot.
Was it the pilot?
I think so.
Oh, the stupid pilot has to still...
Oops, something's going on.
Still has to fly the plane.
Uma's a cutie, man. With all the stress she's been through, good
she's
for her.
Very cute.
She's a cutie pie.
Stress looks good on her.
I tell you.
Right?
I like a defeated woman.
Stunt Brain and I are from Delaware. Who can I vote for here that will help legalize weed?
Well, Delaware decriminalized it. So if you have an ounce or less, you're allowed to have it. You just can't smoke it in public.
Well, I'm going up the river.
It's moving towards it. I've been going to the
start.
Yeah, I've been going to the normal meetings in town because they hold them in my village. Okay. And it's fascinating. So they're actually moving on a strong agenda. And Montel's down there, seems like every month, pushing it through with the legislators.
Oh, Montel?
Yeah.
Williams?
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah, he's big on the weed stuff.
Oh,
big time.
Because he's got the MS and it helps him.
I go back with the Williams family. His father was the chief of police in Baltimore.
Yeah.
A fire police.
Fire chief. First black fire chief
First
in
black fire chief in Baltimore ever.
Yep.
Yeah, he went to the Navy. He went to the Naval Academy.
Yep. 18 years. He retired a lieutenant commander in the United States Navy.
He still did marry that stripper, though, didn't he?
Well, one of them.
Yeah,
he's had 3 wives. The current wife was not a stripper.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Yes. He married a stripper?
I know everybody's business.
Yes.
Really?
But not now. His current wife is a very nice lady.
Yeah,
and the stripper was it?
I'm sure she was. I didn't get to meet her.
She could have been nice.
She had some big bodacious boobas.
Boobas. And he looks great. He's still in great shape.
He's still in great shape. Montel.
He's dealing with MS.
He crushes it an hour a day just to try and fight off these stuff. He's still taking a helicopter up to the mountains to go snowboarding.
Really?
Yeah, and he's 60.
Is he 60?
60 years old. Look at he's in some shape.
Unbelievable.
He's had MS for like 19 years.
Wow.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks great. Montel's
he's definitely determined when it comes to the physical fitness.
Out of the 9 states with the legalization of marijuana, how many get it this time around, you think?
I think you might get 7. You might even there's a chance to run the table, but I think this is moving faster than anybody thinks.
Because I think most people think it's moving fast
now. It's the tax dollars.
So you got Arizona, California, California, Maine, Massachusetts, Nevada, Arkansas, Florida. Florida, you think's going to legalize it?
Yeah, I do.
They should.
I do. I look at all the boomers who smoked pot,
right?
Yeah,
who would now say, "Yeah, big deal. It's better for you than drinking that sugar and the alcohol."
Yeah. But you need the old people to vote for it.
That's
too.
what I'm talking about.
The baby
They're
boomers.
boomers.
You said the boomers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Montana, North Dakota.
The only odd one in there would be Arkansas. That's the only one I think is your wild card. It's probably on the bubble.
So you think 7 out of the 9 easy?
Easy. I think so.
Not only is it going to get legalized, I don't even think we'll have another president that never smoked weed before.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll never have another president that never smoked pot.
Well,
your doctors smoke pot, your accountants.
But officially, who was the last
priest?
Who was the last president that didn't smoke pot?
That's what I'm saying. Nixon?
No. Well, I mean,
Bush won.
Bush won.
Poppy Bush.
Yep, I believe that.
You think
Poppy
he was the last one
he
that
was straight by the book Bush.
Because they all had to say they never did.
You went
we know they did.
You went from
Kennedy
Poppy?
was smoking pot somewhere. Come on.
Kennedy was smoking, yes.
Yeah.
Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ.
I don't know about LBJ.
He's probably more of a Scotch guy, so he might have passed on
But
it.
the last guy who didn't was probably Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think Nixon did.
What about Jimmy
I don't think
Carter?
Nixon did either.
He's a hoity-toity.
No, Carter, holy roller.
Yeah, he probably didn't smoke the pot.
No, I think he might have.
You think so?
I don't know. You all those peanuts all day.
I was going to say he might have had a spot in the peanut fields, right?
You know, you got a little
Right in the center, a little
stash.
spot, little quarter acre growing.
Yes. Every farmer's growing something dirty somewhere.
Where he would go out on his tractor by himself.
Rosalind, I'm going to
As
go out to
Rosalind's making some dumb blueberry pie somewhere. He's like, I got to go check on the peanuts. Smoking a little reefer in the middle of his fucking fields.
I hope so.
I would love to think that was going on. I would say Reagan. Did it.
He did it.
Hollywood guy.
After, he did everything.
Clinton, obviously.
Yeah.
Obama,
We up to the coke
obviously.
presidents now. We up to the cocaine presidents.
Obama was in the Choom Gang, for God's sakes. The guy had a group that they named the Choom Gang.
Who were the cocaine presidents?
All the last ones we had, other than Bush,
Other than Poppy. Yeah.
Poppy Bush,
Obama definitely did a one or two.
George two.
George two, definitely.
And I'm talking about everybody who ran against him too.
Bill
Romney,
Clinton, definitely.
Ted Cruz might have been out of that whole bunch. Never touched anything.
Never.
Right.
But we all look at him like, you need to touch something.
Ted Cruz and Santorum, probably never.
Right.
Santorum. I forgot about that guy.
The sweater vest.
People who never touched anything scare me more than anybody else.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I fear.
Yeah. You got to be willing to try stuff, I think.
Yeah,
just to say, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
No, you're not wrong. Insanely accurate model still predicting Trump victory.
Which insanely accurate
Paul
model?
wrote this one out. Insanely
Which
accurate
one?
model still predicting Trump victory. Is it one of these models that predicts it accurately every time?
There was this one model that's predicted it since like 1912 or something like that.
Really?
Okay.
Interesting.
I still go with Nate Silver in 538.
What did the World Cup octopus say about it? You know what that octopus
Or
that
that
picks the
goat.
World Cup winners?
What about the goat? there was a goat in Europe that picked that picked Trump.
Oh, really?
A goat.
Well,
it was the second biggest story in the Blaze yesterday. Really, people, this is what you want to see.
Well, they got a good record of always getting it right.
But that's a dumb radio bit. We used to do that. You get a horse and then you
not pooping in the field. I forget what
you get a horse and then you're like, half the pen is Trump, half the pen is Clinton. Let the thing poop on something. Oh, he picked Trump. He picked Trump. Right.
Look, Nate Silver, in 2008, Nate Silver picked 49 out of 50 states. In 2012, he picked 50 out of 50.
Okay.
Silver is right now saying, he's on 538.com, he's now saying Hillary's at 72% probability and Trump is at whatever, 23.
So who is he picking? He's picking Hillary.
He's picking Hillary now. And 2 days ago, it was a lot closer. But the FBI story about, hey, we're not going to go any further, just kind of opened up this gap for Hillary. And he's saying that it looks like the Senate's either 50-50 or the GOP will hold on by one vote.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
I trust those numbers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Silver, the guy was he's only done it twice. And the first time he was 49 out of 50, and the last time he was 50 out of 50.
That's pretty good.
What do we?
That's Rain Man good.
Yeah, it is Rain Man.
That's Alex Trebek watching every day good.
Right. Eric, what do you got?
That's what you were just talking about.
What, the pooping goat?
No, this prediction model.
Helmut Norpoth.
Yeah.
Norpoth, a political science professor at Stony Brook University out there on Long Island. Stony Brook representing. That's predicting Trump will be running the country. Norpoth is sticking by the results of his model, which has correctly predicted the winner of every presidential election since 1912, with the exception of 2000, despite most polls showing Clinton ahead by at least 3 percentage points. So
wait, who did he pick in 2000? Was it the?
Well, that was that.
He picked. I think it picked Gore. But because it came down to what was the Supreme Court decision or something?
Yeah,
that it went Bush, so that wasn't.
So technically, he picked right.
So he picked right
before the Supreme Court had to get involved.
Oh shit! So who's right?
You think Gore ever got over that?
No.
You think he still stays up at night going?
Absolutely.
Motherfucker.
I think he thought about getting into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, too. But he had that dumb beard and didn't want to lose his beard.
And he couldn't lose the weight.
He's where I'm at right now.
No, he could not lose the weight. That weight would have hurt him.
Did you hear Biden last night? Oh.
No, I missed him. He was in Scranton, right?
No, he's just a natural. They said, he went up there without...
He would have won in a minute.
They said the people that follow him, they're like, he just goes up there without the notes and just goes.
He doesn't need it.
Just goes. He has a couple bullet points written on a napkin, and he's one of those guys.
He's the best.
I definitely would have voted for Biden.
Biden would have beaten Trump like a
easily say that.
Stepchild. It just would have been awful.
But he's going through so much. He just lost his son.
Yeah.
He's been 8 years of this shit.
Right. I think he's kicking himself, though.
I don't think he is.
I think he's kicking himself.
I think he'll kick himself as Trump wins.
Because Clinton was such a damaged candidate, and Biden not so much. I'm sure there's some dirt out there on him as well. But
if
not
Clinton
like
loses, he'll take the blame.
Biden would have
take some of the blame.
Biden would have crushed Trump, right?
Absolutely. And because people love him, and he doesn't care. He's been speaking his mind for 30 years, and he's gaffed everything up every week. So we know he's funny. We'll follow him around, and we'll go, "Oh, Joe."
Yeah, it'd be kind of like that Nick Nolte show coming on cable TV when Nick Nolte's the president talking his mind. Graves. I can't wait for that. Yeah, that looks exciting.
All right, we should take a break.
Real quick before you go to break, there's already articles starting to come out from CBS Pittsburgh and a few other places of machines in certain towns in Pennsylvania where they're voting for Trump and it goes right to Hillary. And they had officials go out and click the votes too, and you hit Trump, and all of a sudden, boom, it just switches right over.
There is a story that George Soros, the billionaire, who's involved in everything to make a one world government, he really is. He owns a lot of these voting machines.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. The guy he's got his fingers everywhere. He tried to create something called the Secretary of State Project 5 years ago, which would have secretaries of state, Democrats, elected because they control the election process.
Right.
And then they would have bought his voting machines. And he's like Mr. Burns. He's up there going, excellent.
But what would the Simpsons be without Mr. Burns?
Nothing.
Thank you. So we need him.
We need a villain. We need an arch villain like that.
Why does anybody own our voting machines? Why is it not like government-owned, federal? Why does anybody own them?
Well, someone's got to make them.
They can make them, but we can buy them from them.
Yeah, but
we can buy the patent as well.
Right.
We should.
And make that patent unavailable to everybody else.
We own the patent to pot.
And then that's why anybody can get it. Okay,
that's right.
I see what you're saying.
That's pretty amazing. I think we got the news story.
That's it right there, yeah.
All right, we'll play the news story after the break. Got Sherrod Small. We got Stunt Brain. I think Joe DeRosa is coming by to say hi.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I just saw Joe in Brooklyn the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he was doing that Can I Kick It show for the New York Comedy Festival.
Nice.
It's a rap show. Him and Al Jackson. Good show. Hannibal was on it. Michelle Buteau.
And we got Rory coming in.
Excellent.
Albanese.
Oh, Albanese is a good friend.
Rory Albanese from Comedy Central.
Yeah, making that long, dirty Daily Show money. That long, dirty Larry Wilmore money.
Good for Rory.
Yeah, he is.
All right, we'll get him in next. Joe DeRosa a little later. Sherrod, what do you got today, buddy?
Yes, we got Race Wars this week. I think Shapiro's coming on. Rick Shapiro's coming on Race Wars this week. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got the new ESPN show, so let's wait for that information coming out. Yeah.
When are you on?
What?
ESPN.
Well, I just did it Saturday, 11 a.m.
But are you on every Saturday?
No. I'm going to be during the week after probably Michael K. show.
Every day?
Not every day. I might do
Here and there?
1 or 2 a day. 1 or 2 a week, I mean.
That's great, though.
Yeah.
You're in demand.
Yep.
You're in demand. Nothing wrong with that.
But it was mad fun over there. ESPN Studio. I mean, ABC know what they're doing over there.
And Sherrod's smelling good today. Holy mackerel. Stump Brain, what do you got?
Mornings on WILM and WDOV in Delaware and 7 to 10 p.m. on the Blaze Radio Network.
Okay. Yes. And what do we... Oh, some videos from yesterday. Yes.
Yeah, 3.
We got 3 from yesterday?
Yeah. Bert's midget wrestler walk.
Oh, Bert imitating the midget wrestler from the old days. Yes, yes. And then there's a squirrel in the activity room is up on the YouTube channel, and then completely empty is also up there. So subscribe to the channel Opie Radio on YouTube. And with that, we'll be back.